Oh, when things get out of hand in your own life, but then they get out of hand in the junk removal business financially. Let's start this video off the right way. Here we go, guys. It's Ricardo, junkguysdfw.net. I have been doing junk removal. I've been in the business of junk removal for over 18 years. This month, on March the 1st, a couple of days ago, marked my 18th anniversary in this business. Hell, I can't keep a marriage that long. I have been doing this picking up of unwanted goods for over 18 years. Isn't that crazy? In those 18 years, I've also owned two haunted houses, one located in the Dallas Oak Cliff area, very successful one, and the other one located in the Fort Worth area. I also have locations in Austin, Houston, San Antonio, San Diego, Tampa Bay, Rio Grande Valley, Washington, D.C., and I guess I don't remember anywhere else. Good morning, Alex. Good morning, Indio. So how things get out of hand really fast in your life. Yesterday, we were at my property in Azle, Texas. And what's up, Tampa? What's up, Hanario? My boy, Hanario, junkguysdfw.com. And we had a fire breakout. We were cooking, and I had a blowtorch. And I used the blowtorch to start the fire. And the blowtorch slipped out of my hand and caught the grass on fire. And it was absolutely horrible. Oh, you can't hear me? Am I breaking up pretty bad? Okay. So the grass caught fire yesterday pretty bad on my property in Azle, Texas. And we lost about a third of an acre. And it is black now. I mean, the whole place is black. It's crazy. And we could not control the fire. It was burning at a tremendous... Yeah. And it was an experience that I never want to see again. It was an experience that I just couldn't believe could get out of hand that fast. Oh my gosh. Something that I would never thought would have happened got out of hand that fast. It was crazy. I burned the back of my truck here. Now the side door of my new truck won't close because I burned the underneath it. So I'm going here to a junk removal without opening the back side door of my truck. I burned both tail lights of my van. Kind of sucks. But things got out of hand really, really quick. I think it's your connection, Indio. Things got out of hand too fast. And I could not control the fire yesterday. Yep. Okay, Jeffrey. We were at the property, 6 acres in Azle, Texas, yesterday. Cutting down trees. We cut down a tree line, really good tree line. We cut down a lot. And while we were cutting down the tree line, we ran into an issue of having lunch. So I decided to cook lunch, and I started the grill with a propane tank, a little lighter, a butane tank. And I lit it, and it slipped out of my hand. It fell into the grass, lit, and the grass just took over from there. It was, oh my God, you couldn't believe how much fire started and how fast it burned. It was horrible. We were running. It was just horrible. It was, yeah, an experience that was very, very scary. It got out of hand. It was uncontrollable. And this is the same thing that can happen to you in junk removal when your finances get out of hand and then you can't control them anymore. I was talking to a junk removal service last night. Actually, I had two conversations with two different owners, two different problems. This gentleman does junk removal out of Louisiana, so he's a local guy, local to me. And we were doing junk removal. He said he was doing junk removal, and he started on Thumbtack. So just give you a scenario. This is what he told me happened with Thumbtack. And it's the same way that Google Ads supposedly does it to him. So I don't know how that works, but I know how Thumbtack works. So apparently Thumbtack, on January the 1st, he signed up for Thumbtack, and it was a deposit of about $500 he had to give him, and then they started giving him leads. They didn't bill him until like February the 15th. Until February the 15th, they didn't bill him. Very smart what they do. It's a technique used as a net 30 term. You start off with them in January, let them give you leads, and then you don't have to pay him back until February 15th, so you stack up money you owe him. And what do you have to do to pay him back? You have to work another month to pay him back, see? And you keep on falling back on the back payments, and they keep on adding up. Most of his leads were fake leads. And these fake leads pertaining to like the phone number, people wouldn't answer the phone. Some of the phone lines didn't even work, like he would call and they'd be disconnected. Some of the phones they would pick up the phone and not even know what they were talking about. The line was like, the customer had no idea what they were talking about. And the ones that he did answer the phone, get this, he would go over there and give them a price. He would give them a price over Thumbtack, and he'd say, yeah, $100, and it'd be a full house cleanup. So he was getting ripped off, and since he owed it and had a contract with Thumbtack, he had to do the job. It was a $400 job that he did for $150 or $100. He said it was absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. He said that after he did this for a month in January, he didn't realize that he put up a bill of $2,900 in February to Thumbtack. February 15th rolls around, this February rolls around, $2,900 he owed him. And they deducted it out of his Visa debit card. They just took it out of his debit card. And when he asked him for a database, a file of everything that happened that month, they sent it to him. And he goes on there, he looks at every charge, and he writes and compares it to how much money he made on Thumbtack for that month of January the 1st all the way to February 15th. He realized that he only made like $3,500 off of Thumbtack, and they billed him $2,900. So he made a positive of $600. But here's the thing about it: every one of those $600 jobs, the jobs that added to $600 were losses. So honestly, he didn't make any money whatsoever. He actually lost money. But you know what happens? Is that they give you those net 45 days, net 30 days to work for free. I mean, yeah, there's a $5 startup fee, $500 startup fee to get into Thumbtack. But then all of a sudden, you rack up that money and you rack up the expenses of the $2,900 that this guy had. And it's absolutely horrible. It's absolutely horrible how Thumbtack takes advantage of you, and then you have to work the next month to pay off that money. on your credit card. Because now you owe the credit card $2,900. And what do? You go back again and you're working on Thumbtack again. And the next month they charge you another $2,500 to $3,500. And you got to pay off your credit card bill again. You have net 30 terms with the credit card company, net 30 terms with American Express, with Thumbtack. So you're 30 days behind paying your credit card bill, and you're 30 days behind paying Thumbtack, and you get caught in this rut, and things get out of control. Financially, you can't control them because you're just running this rat race back and forth. You're trying to pay off the credit card so the credit card can pay off Thumbtack. And he tells me this whole scenario. And I'm just like, man, that's the US for you, you know what I mean? That's how it works. That's how they get you. And you'll never move up in business because you're always running a rat race. You're always paying back the credit card company that's trying to pay back Thumbtack, so you can get more credit. And the whole time, you're scared of that one breakdown that you will have in your truck. That one wreck that you will have in your truck. That one disgruntled employee that will steal everything out of your truck. Because once your car, your truck, your equipment breaks down, which is your truck and trailer. Once your equipment breaks down, you're out of the game. Once you mismanage something at home, maybe you mismanage your wife, or she takes money from you. Maybe it's not even that. Maybe it's one of your sons breaks his arm and you have to pay a medical bill. Once something like that happens, and then you're out. Because you needed that credit that was on your card to pay off what happened to your son, or your wife, or that birthday party, or the Christmas presents. And you're caught up running this rat race all the time. You're so busy trying to pay off that credit card, and that credit card's so busy trying to pay off Thumbtack, and it's just a circle of a mess, and Thumbtack's not helping you out. They just keep on charging you no matter what. You know, the sad thing about it is, as much as Google tries to fix it with Google Guaranteed, Google Local Guaranteed, and just Google sponsored ads, that they're doing the same thing, they just changed the name. They're doing the same thing Thumbtack does, it's just a little bit better. And the whole time, you're still running that rat race, man, no matter what. You're still running that rat race. Buyer beware, guys. You know, that fire got out of hand yesterday at my property in Azle, and I could not control it. The firemen came, and they controlled the fire. They got there and they controlled the fire, and they put it out. And you are the fireman in this discussion. You are the fireman. You can put this out by stopping the ads and the leads by Thumbtack and Google. You can stop it, and you recover what's still there. And what is still there is the fact that you still have a business. You still have a business that you can fix. But you're not going to be able to fix it while you're on a lead generation company that's overcharging you. It's just not going to work. Anyway, I'll leave you with that thought right there, guys. Control your fate in junk removal. Don't let the companies control you, because all you are working for them the whole time. That's it. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See ya.